my name is Lynn. My question has to do with Stephen King's involvement in this show. Since he wrote the book that the show is based on, does that mean that his current involvement is going to keep the series in a similar direction or not?
Or not.
Go ahead, Neil.
Well, Stephen wrote the first episode of this season.
Right.
And so that was a way of Stephen continuing to put his, really strong imprint on the show, so that we've gone a bit past the book in some ways, because the book is only about a week or so, and now we're, as Rochelle said, we're in, a month by the end of the season, and so we wanted Stephen to do the first episode this year so that he could lay the groundwork for this season.
And that kind of goes back to the thing you talked about of having a plan for 3 to 5 seasons worth of stuff beyond the book. Literally on a plane, I grilled Neil about this when we were going to Wilmington, and I was just like, dude, how are you going to go on beyond the book?
Yeah, and we talk to Stephen all the time. So Stephen lives in Maine, but we talk to him, and he reads every script, and he loves it when we kill a character. He wants us to kill more, and so it's like, wow, So he was very happy by the end of the season. But he looks at every script and every cut, and so we have a great collaborative relationship with him, and then also the folks at Amblin. You can't, forget about Steven Spielberg and his group too. So they're very involved as well. So it's a really great combination to work with when you think of Steven in pop culture, you think of King and Spielberg, and we've got them both. So we're, incredibly fortunate.
Does everybody up here get along with Stephen King? I just want to get a heads up on who may come and go. Okay, just make.
Would you risk not getting along with him?
I just don't want to see you die. That's all I'm saying.
For someone who writes such dark, and often darkly comedic material, he is really impish, fun,
disturbingly normal.
Very nice guy. Yeah.
That's because you wonder what's going on upstairs.
Kind of scares you a little bit when you're looking at him. You're trying to figure out what's going on behind those eyes. Next question.
This is a question for Rochelle. When I first started watching the show, for the longest time I was racking my brain wondering, where have I seen this actress before? Then it hit me, oh my gosh, Victoria from Twilight. So, yeah! Oh my God. So it's more of a request than a question, but if you would indulge me, could you please say, I'm the one with the wicked curveball?
Do it. Do it.
Well.
Oh, it's been a long time. Forgive me. It's been a while. I'm the one with the wicked curveball.
Yes, sir.
Wait, really quick. Are you Hunter S. Thompson?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, that is an amazing costume.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes. There we go.
There we go.
Can you ask your question in character?
I can't do the voice very well, so I can't. I could be drunk, but no. This one's for Colin. Is Joe going to leave Nori for Melanie? Because if you do, me and my girlfriend are going to be really pissed.
I think that Nori was Joe's first love, and I don't think you can ever really run away from your first love. So I don't think he will.
So you never know what Neil may come up with. Neil may dream up something.
You can check it. Colin, tell them about your vlogs that you do with Nori.
The vlogs?
Yeah.
Oh, Nori, Mackenzie, and I will shoot these little vlogs, which will actually be on the houndsofdiana.com website, right? Am I right, Neil? In saying that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
They'll be on the Hounds of Diana website, and there's these cool little vlogs that we do as Joe and Nori, and we shoot them in different spots around Chester's Mill, and it's usually little experiments that Joe and Nori are doing on a small scale that have a larger meaning for the dome or for what's going on in the dome, and you can check them out on the houndsofdiana.com website, and they're just a little bit of fun and experimenty little videos that we make, and it's just kind of gives you a little insight onto a happier setting of Chester's Mill and just kind of the fun experimenting and figuring out what's going on with the dome.
May I?
Yes, sir.
We have time for one more question. Hi, I'm James from Brazil. I want to ask Neil, as you know, the series will be released in Brazil this season, and I want you to help me to tell Brazilians why should they watch Under the Dome.
Because it's a thank you for, we love that. We see a lot of tweets from Brazil. I wish we spoke Portuguese because they write them in Portuguese, but I guess we can translate them. I think the show is a parable for our times, and this season particularly, we look at how all of these guys have not really taken as good a care of Chester's Mill as they might, and so you've seen the caterpillars that have been munching on everything, and the blood rain, and pretty soon Big Jim has to come and do some saving of his own, for some big climate changes that are coming. So our show is really about how do you get along when resources are scarce? How do you work things out? And can you have a democracy if resources are limited? And how can you keep getting along when we're under a lot of pressure and we're running out of fuel and things like that? So it's a parable for our times without telling people what to think. We just show what our characters do.
And we do a special episode where we replay the World Cup that we beat Germany.
Did Brazil do better? Oh. Yes, you do. Thank you for that question
Obrigado.
from Brazil.